Hey guys! So today I wanted to film a prom look for you. It is prime time for prom season right now, and I think I'm going to be filming a couple of different prom looks, but I wanted to start with this one. This is usually my most requested look, kind of a bronzy, warm browns and golds type look. So I wanted to start out with this one and then we'll move forward from there. I personally think this look will complement all kinds of skin tones, all kinds of dress colors for prom. So it's a really great universal nighttime smoky type look and is perfect for prom. And seeing that this is prime prom season, this is the kind of video that I thought you guys would enjoy at this time. So if you do, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and let's just jump right into the tutorial. Thanks for watching.
So I'm starting off by priming my lids for eyeshadow with the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. Then I'm going to be blending it in with a damp beauty blender and then setting it with some translucent powder. Then I'm going to be going in with a product by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's called their Smudge Pot, and this is in the shade Cruisin' Chic. It's a really sparkly, creamy eyeshadow base, and I would say that it is a really good dupe for MAC's paint pots, and I'm using this as a base for a more sparkly shade that I'm going to be going in on the lid in just a little bit. And then I'm going to be going in with a blending brush just to blend out those edges. Next, I'm going to be going in with a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade, I think this is called Cream Cheese, which is a really odd shade because this doesn't look like cream cheese to me. It's really sparkly and it's a creamy base, and I'm using that as a base for my inner corner highlight, and it just works really well to make sure that my eyeshadows later stick really well to my eye. Then I'm going to be going in over the top of that with this really sparkly shade from the Morphe 35W palette to really intensify that inner corner highlight. Next, I'm going to be going in with this MAC eyeshadow in the shade Woodwinked. This is a highly, highly pigmented gold shade, and I'm going to be applying it all over the lid, focusing on the outer corner and in the middle, but trying not to go too much into the inner corner because that's where I have the lighter shade. Next, I'm going to be going in with this very neutral brown color just to use as a transition shade in my crease. This is an eyeshadow by MAC called Sable, and it's very similar to the transition shade we just used. It's just a little bit warmer, so I'm going to be adding it right over top to add some more depth to my crease. Next, I'm going to be using another MAC eyeshadow in the shade Embark just to apply to my outer corner to really smoke out this look. I'm applying this with a small angled brush that's still a little fluffy, just to make sure that I can keep the color really precise in that outer corner and make sure that I don't get it all over my eye. And then I'm going in with no additional product on a small fluffy brush just to blend everything out and make sure that I don't have any harsh lines. And then I just keep repeating those last two steps, packing on more color, blending it out, packing on more color, blending it out, until I get the desired darkness and smoky effect that I'm looking for. Then when I'm all done, I just go over it with a large fluffy brush to make sure everything's blended together. And then I go in and do my brow highlight with a matte kind of a bone color, not a stark white. I went ahead and did my brows off camera, so if you'd like a tutorial about that, just let me know in the comments below. And then I go in and just make sure everything's blended together. Next, I'm going to go in and do a winged eyeliner. I'm going to kind of speed right through this. This is another thing that if you guys would like a tutorial about, I'll go ahead and do a really specific black winged liner look. But I just go in with my Ben Nye cake liner and go. Then I'm going to just quickly tight line with the L'Oreal 16-Hour Infallible eyeliner in the shade Brown. So this is the completed upper eye look, and with the power of editing, I snap my fingers and we have foundation. I'm going to go in and warm everything up, do my contour and bronzing with this L'Oreal True Match powder foundation. I like to use this because it is a matte color and I don't like a sparkly bronzer. So I'm going to go in and just contour my cheeks, my temples, and around my forehead with this shade, just to bring a little more warmth to my skin. Next, I'm going to go in and quickly contour my nose with a really light neutral taupe color. This is totally optional. I just really like the way that it looks on myself, so I'm going to quickly go in and do that. Then for blush, I'm using MAC's blush in the shade Melba and applying it to the apples of my cheeks. And then without adding any additional product, I just like to apply it around the same areas where I applied my bronzer earlier, just to give a little more warmth to the rest of the areas of my face. Then I go in with a fluffy face brush. This is the Morphe G7, and just make sure everything's blended together. Next, for a highlighter, I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle, and just applying it to the high points of my cheekbones. Next, I'm going in with this very neutral taupe color on my lower lash line to try and recreate everything I did on the top of my eyes on the bottom so that everything comes out even. I'm then applying Woodwinked over the top. Then with a more precise angled liner brush, I'm applying the shade Embark right up as close to the lower lash line as I possibly can, but only in the outer half. Then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and just blend everything together as best I can. Then I'm going in with that same cream cheese color that I used earlier for my inner corner highlight, and just going over the top of it to make sure that it's more defined and stands out, and going over it with the same sparkly shade that I used. Then I'm going in with a matte shade to go over my nose highlight and my brow highlight. I like to use a matte shade instead of a sparkly shade, but you absolutely can make that call on yourself. You do you. Next, for my lips, I'm going to outline and then fill in my lips with a knobby lip liner in the shade Natural. After I fill in my lips with a lip liner, I like to just blend it out with my finger. And then I'm going to go over the top with MAC's lipstick in the shade Craving. And then just in the middle, I like to dab the Wet n Wild shade called Bronze Berry, just to add a little bit of highlight in the middle of my lips. Then I'm going to quickly go in and highlight my Cupid's bow with the Soft and Gentle highlighter that I used earlier on my cheekbones. Quickly add some lower lash mascara, and that completes this prom look. I really hope you enjoyed this look as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I think it's going to look great on any skin tone. If you like this video, please subscribe, like it, leave me comments below for anything else you'd like to see, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a tutorial for you on this look I have. Hello.